Hi, my name is Danny Stone. I'm an editor at National Geographic Learning, and before starting my job here, I was an English language teacher for students in the United States and in France. In this video, we'll show you practical tips on how to use regular routines to teach reading using examples from Look, one of our Young Learners series. We hope you can take what you see in this video and use it in your classroom to make teaching reading a little easier and more fun. Play a statues game. Tell students to close their eyes while you become a statue doing an action. Have students open their eyes and say what you're doing.
You are walking.
You are playing soccer.
Yes, I'm playing soccer. Have students take turns being statues. Invite them to the front of the classroom and have other students guess the action. Have students open their students' books. Draw their attention to the big photo. How tall do you think these statues are? Tell students to discuss in pairs and share ideas as a class. Then choose 3 or 4 key words from the reading you think students need to know. Make sure the words you choose are important for comprehension or relate to the main idea. Statue, object, movie, island. Use the photo in the student's book. Engage students to check understanding. The man is touching a statue. Is the statue an animal?
No, it's a person.
Ask other questions, such as, is there an object like this in our classroom? Do you have objects like this at home? Do you know any famous statues? Then, using a map, have students point to islands in the Pacific Ocean. Play the audio track and have students listen and read. After reading, ask WH questions to check comprehension. Who is this about?
A man. His name is Hans.
What's his job?
He is a movie director.
What does he make?
He makes animated movies.
He makes models of people, places, and objects.
What does he do with all the photos at the end?
He makes a movie.
Where is Easter Island?
In the Pacific Ocean.
Play the reading audio track again. Have students listen and read. Have them listen for intonation, phrasing, and target vocabulary. Have individuals or small groups complete and share the students' book activities. As students complete the activity, monitor their progress. Take note of who may need an extra challenge and who may need extra support. Do a board race game with vocabulary from the lesson. Divide the class into 2 teams. Have them stand in 2 lines near the board. Give the first student in each team a piece of chalk or a board pen. Say a word from the text, designer, and tell the students to race to the board and write it. The first student to write it correctly wins a point for his or her team. Repeat with more words from the reading. Let's do a quick recap of what we saw in the video. Before the lesson, introduce the topic with a fun activity. Then, use the big photo on the reading page to introduce the topic and ask questions related to the text. Have students discuss in pairs, then share ideas as a class. Choose 3 or 4 key words from the reading you think students need to know. Make sure the words you choose are important for comprehension or relate to the main idea. Use the photo in the student's book and engage students to check understanding. Play the reading audio track. Ask relevant WH questions. Play the reading audio track again. Have students listen and read. Have them listen for intonation, phrasing, and target vocabulary. Have pairs or small groups complete and share the students' book activities. As they complete the activities, monitor their progress. Take note of who may need an extra challenge and who may need extra support. End with a fun activity that lets students use the vocabulary from the lesson. For additional practice, use the workbook and online practice. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this sample lesson was helpful and that it gives you some new ideas for ways to teach reading in your classroom.